Hi, Fiona. Can you hear me okay? Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2 and all that. If you can't hear me, tough. Turn your volume up. Put your hearing aids in. Something like that. It's got to be one of them nights. I can feel it in my bones. Talk to me, please, Fiona. Talk to me. I am very slowly, hopefully, getting there. I'm awaiting a phone call or a letter from a consultant and from my doctor to say whether or not I'll have to have a pacemaker. Good evening, Marianne. How's yourself anyway, Fiona? You okay? Hope you're doing well as well, Marianne. Can you hear me okay? Please, testing 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 and all that. Hi, James. I think that's meant to be hello. So hello, Melissa. I think it's there. Hello, Melissa Berry here. Oh, well, there we go then. Yeah, well, there you go. Good afternoon, Susan in Oklahoma. Good evening from South Wales. Oh, bless you, Fiona. Bless you. Didn't want to hear that. I just didn't want to hear that. Thank you, Susan. Evening, Nicola. It's a pleasure, Marianne. My hands went too fast. Well, there we go. Then there we go. You see, it's the needing, you see, to get across there straight away, isn't it? No, hey, Fiona, no, it's all right. Well, I'm here if ever you want to have a chat. You know that. You know that, me dear. Quite happy to. Good afternoon, Nancy, wherever you are. Then. It's good evening over here, actually, but hey, there you go. Sorry for the delay, folks. My computer decided it wanted to do an update. Still, never mind. Never mind. Yes, so Fiona, yes, if you ever want to chat, I'm here to have a chat. If you want healing sent, I'm still doing healing, although I'm not well myself. I'm still doing healing, so I will send you some healing anyway, Fiona. Whether you want it or not, I'll send you some. Are you doing readings? I shall be, Melissa. Yes, I shall be. Hello, Samantha. First time here. Thanks for the opportunity. Oh, well, there we go then. Nice to see you then. Oh, came on here. You always cheer me up. Thank you. Oh, Fiona, it's a pleasure, me there. Absolute pleasure. Gonna have to sort you out, aren't we? Hey, gonna have to sort you out. Hi, Leah. Wouldn't we all, Heather? Wouldn't we all? Hello, Steve. Of course, Susan. Not a problem. Send you some. Oh, don't you go off and all. Oh God, hold on. Let me get that out of the way. First time here too. I'd love a reading too. Oh, there we go, Melissa. Where are you from, Melissa? If you don't mind me asking. Good evening, Loretto. Hi, Krish. I know somebody called Krish. You live in Bristol, do you, Krish? I'm Maury. Oh, it's not. Hi, Maury. I'll say Maury. Evening to you too. Just popped on now. The minute I walked the dogs. There we go, Loretto. Tennessee, unfortunately, Tennessee. There's nothing wrong with that. I watch a couple of lads on YouTube. I think they're in Tennessee area. Yeah, good lads. I enjoy watching them. Oh, you're in South Africa. Oh, well, there we go, Chris. South Africa it is. I had somebody fly over from South Africa to come and see me for a reading, literally in person. Blimey, yeah. One from Australia as well. Weird. Greetings, Carolyn. My third visit so far. Well, there you go, Dex. Have you had a message, though, Dex? That's the thing. Have you had a message? That's the question. Nice to see you too, Helen. Yeah, and also there was somebody from South Africa came. Somebody flew over from Australia. The South African one went straight back on another flight. The Australian one did. And somebody from Cyprus as well. Yeah. Oh no, my phone's going and all. Oh. I'm actually Loretto. I'm actually in South Wales. Don't do readings these days as such one-to-ones. I have a tendency to. I like to just do them online. Basically, because they're all free online, isn't it? It's nice, isn't it? Eh? It's nice when you can do that. Anyway, shall we get on? No, we're still getting people in. Is that Saraba? I don't know. I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. And hi to you as well there. Hi, Joanne. My first time seeing you live, but I haven't attended spiritualist events in ages. I observed the ones in the Catholic Church, deliverance, etc. Oh, there we go then. There we go. Did you know I had a Oh, Leah. Well, you're obviously 5 minutes away from me then, Leah. Because I'm in County. So there we go. I had a Catholic priest actually gave a lady my telephone number to help her out. Yeah. It's weird, Chris. It really is weird. But hey, it's one of them things, isn't it? It's one of them things. Going back a bit now. Hello there, Alison. Hi, Rachel. Shall we see where we're going? Hi. Grand afternoon to you then, Bethany, as well. You love my accent. Thank you, Melissa. It's a Geordie accent. It's one of them, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's sort of an accent, like. Yeah, well, it was she went to see a Catholic priest to get some form of closure because her dad passed away. And the Catholic priest gave her my number. So there we go. It's different, I suppose. Do you give specific readings or general readings? Well, it depends what comes through, Susan. It's as simple as that. Sometimes they can be very specific in how they passed and how they went with their lives and all the rest of it, But hey, it's one of them things. Good evening, Alison. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what it is, Loretto. He's obviously heard about me because he had my telephone number as well. And then somebody else wanted a house cleared of bad spirits, and another Catholic priest gave my telephone number to do that as well. Anyway, shall we get on? Let's have a look, see where we're going to go. I'll tell you what we're going to do, because I know it's come straight in, bless him. Bless you. I know, I'll find her. Carolyn Thomas. Carolyn Thomas, I'm coming to you first, okay, me dear, because I've got a gentleman drawn very close to me here. Carolyn, can I come to you, please? Talk to me, Carolyn. I am back on September the 17th. Huh? Right, okay. Okay. I don't know what that's about, Steve, but hey, there you go. Right, Carolyn, I've got to come to you because this gentleman is drawn so close to me. And, you know, he's making me very aware of how still even now things are very difficult in that emotional sense. In other words, I know that I am desperately trying to reach you as much as I can, because I know how much it means to you within your heart. And it means the same to me in my heart on this side of life, because I also want to be by your side. I find it very hard and very difficult to still understand why we were taken apart in the way in which I was. But I know that deep down inside, it has been hard, it has been difficult for you to still try to accept my passing from this world. You know, I want to keep saying to you over and over how much I do still love you. I want to tell you how much you still mean to me within my heart. But it's hard, isn't it? It's just as hard for me on my side of life as it is for you on your side of life to be apart. You know, it's so hard when you try your best to sort of make your presence felt as much as you can, and yet those who love you at times want you to be close to them. And I just find I need to hold you in my arms again. And I look forward to when we are together and that I do hold you in my arms. Then things, I want to say, will be a bit different, because I will be a little bit more open. I will be a little bit more able to talk about myself in a way that you wanted me to while I was here within this world. I miss that smile. I miss that smile that you used to give me when I was here. I miss that look that you used to give me as well as I used to walk in the door. I know your heart hurts in this world as mine does in my world now. But I know that deep down inside, when we are back together again, there will be no way that we will ever be apart. We will walk side by side, hand in hand. I want to tell you as well that eventually, when it is your turn to come to this side of life, that I am going to be there for you, and that I will be able to sort of hold you in my arms and take you into that light. I just wish that we could have had more time. I just wish that we could have done more things together. It's hard. It is hard. I have to accept this side as well, about how difficult it can be to be separated. Although I'm surrounded with love on this side of life, I just wish I was still in this world with you. But I know we will be. I know we will be together. I know we will. Because, let's face it, at the end of the day, you know, you are still my world. Even though we are 2 worlds apart, you are still my world. And you will always be that special place in my heart. You'll always be there. Because that's what we had in each other. We had that special kind of relationship, that loving, caring, natured relationship that a lot of people envied. I look forward to that. I do. I look forward to that. I know that I have to go now, though. But as I do leave you, I want you to know that I listen to your thoughts of love. I listen to your heart. And as I listen to that heart, I send my love from my heart to you as well. So that you know we are still joined together as one. I still see the tears, though. I know I still see the tears. But, you know, I have tears this side of life as well. I have to admit to that. I have tears this side of life as well. I'm going to leave you with his love. He's making me laugh. He's saying, you tell her from me to look after herself, will you? Tell her from me. She got to look after herself. Because she would have done the same for me when you know, if the roles were reversed. You take care. Okay, people, put your names up. Let's see who's here still. Got you cast to the big screen again. It's like we're hanging out. Well, there we go then. Thank you, Christina. Let's hang out then, eh? Hello, Christina. Oh, I like that. No, don't do that. Please don't do that. All right, Christina, can I come to you, please? Christina Marie Harris. Oh. I know that's not my heart. Oh. Hi, Patrick. Okay, Christina Marie Harris. All right. When I mentioned your name, I got a heart sensation come across me. And I know that this is a gentleman in the spirit world who would have had a heart condition before he left this world. And he talked about being quite the character, you know. He talked about how he could be crazy at times. In other words, he'd like a good laugh, he'd like some fun, he'd like to enjoy himself, he'd like to just get on with life, you know. And he he made me aware of his chest, and then I immediately thought, now, is that my chest? Is that my heart, or is that someone else's? And he said to me, "Oh, I'm sorry." He says, "It's mine. It's mine." And he talked about how he quickly went to the spirit world in the end, and about how it was like, the only way I can just describe this, it's like 1 minute I was here, next minute, bang, I was gone. Hi, Jenny. Happy birthday, Jenny. And he said to me, you know, things could have been a bit better in the end, you know. It could have been better in the end. Why did I have to go so quickly? His words. Why could I have not been here longer? I mean, you know, this is crazy. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't really sure about this sort of thing, if you like. And I can't get my head around it. I can't work it out inside of myself how I'm not here doing stuff I should be doing. You just can't grasp it, you know. Good evening, Sharon. And he's making me aware, you know, that it's very difficult when you try to work out inside of your head, on the one hand, how quickly things happen, and on the other hand is, I had things I wanted to do. Oh. He's got this cheeky grin on his face, and I'm being made aware of becoming a little bit breathless. And the more he's sort of drawing close to me, the more he's making me aware that he wants his presence to be felt by everyone. In other words, I want to come back and haunt everyone. Because if I could do that, then I'd be a happy man. Oh, bless him. He talks, though, about how frustrating it is to, the only way I can describe this is, it's like when I come to this side of life to let people feel my presence, how they don't respond to me. I'm shouting. I'm saying everything I can. And yet, they're not listening. Yes, I admit I could turn a deaf ear at times when I was here. I could be the type of person who would say, "You sure you said that to me? I'm sure you didn't. I'm certain you didn't. You must have been thinking you did." because I certainly didn't hear it. And he's laughing. And the more he laughs about it, the more I'm aware about how important it is that that connection is here. Hi, Trish. That connection remains here, you know? And I'm pleased that you get yourself interested in this stuff. I don't want to say what it is because I don't believe in it. I'm saying to him, well, you must believe in it because you're talking to me. And she said, well, yeah, but that's different. You know, it's very hard when you go quick in the end. You go quick in the end, and you're in a world that you think to yourself, I'm seeing things. I don't want to admit it. You understand that, don't you? I don't want to admit it. I don't want you to admit that there's something else, you know. Don't want to. Oh, I'm going to have to, don't I? I'm going to have to accept the fact that there is something else. I'm going to have to accept the fact that, you know, deep down inside, that certain people were right. He's got an absolutely fantastic look in his eyes. And I've got to say that there's a distinct look of glee, laughter, fun, messing about with people, trying my best to wind them up as best I could. I'm sure, you know, if they really did sort of think about it, the thing that they'd miss is the fact that I kept winding them up. I'm sure of that. Still. Oh, never mind, eh? Never mind. Oh, God. Yeah. Still. That's life. Life can be cruel. Life can be short at times. Yeah, I realise that. Still, never mind. I'm trying my best to work out how I can wind people up in their sleep, right? I'm trying to work out how I can wind them up in their dreams. I will get there. I will get there. I'm determined I'm going to get there because I think it's going to be fun. You see, now when they're sleeping in the night and what have you, they really will feel as though they're being haunted. You know what I mean? So that'd be good. That'd be good. Yeah. Mind, there's a few down there. I really would want to sort of give a good slapping to, if I'm honest with you. Still, never mind. Still, never mind. Oh, I'll find you. You can bet your last penny on that. I will find you. Without a shadow of a doubt, I will find you. Yeah. And then when I do, you'll be saying, oh, God. You'll be looking for somebody then. I've got somebody in me home and I don't know who it is. Oh, never mind. I've got a lady here as well, Christina, and I've got to say she's a bit stern. right? She's a bit stern. And she could be quite abrupt when she wanted to be, you know. And he's making me aware of her, and she's coming in. And the only way I can describe this, it's like she's pushing him out of the way. she's calling him stupid. And as she's shoving him out the way, he's going, hey, what are you doing? But she's blunt. Just get out of the way, stupid. Oh. And as she draws in, she's saying to me, she says, hey, what are you laughing at? I said, nothing. I'm not laughing at all. No, I don't find that funny at all. And she said to me, she said, well, you better not. And I'm saying, what do you mean by that? She says, because she says, if you are, she says, I'm telling you now, she says, I'll come and haunt you. Never mind about him haunting others, I'll come and haunting you. And I'm thinking, I don't need this. I don't need this at all. Oh. And it's like a lot of things, isn't it? Eh? It's like a lot of things, you know. She thinks she can get away with it, but she can't, you know, because I got one of my guides who's standing close to her, and he's not happy about it. He's not happy about it. But I think at the end of the day, she's toning herself down a little bit for me, I must admit, because I'm very surprised actually the way I feel with regard to her, that I haven't had a good old mouthful, and I mean a good old fashioned mouthful, you know. Really, really, really told straight. You know what I mean? Still, no, she's a saucy one. Oh, God. Now, I shouldn't have said that because she's gone nuts now. She's gone absolutely nuts with me. Well, I'm not going to speak to you now. And I'm saying, well, you know, you need to. Said, well, I don't have to at all. You don't tell me what I can and can't do, because I won't. It's as simple as that. I said, well, if you're not going to speak, you're going out the door. Said, I'll leave when I want to leave. You won't stop me. And this big fella here won't stop me either. God's truth. I said, well, what do you want to say? What do you want to say? She says, well, I wasn't in the best of health before I came over here. And I said, well, you couldn't have been, could you? I said, because you're over there. Oh, she says, don't be funny. Don't be funny. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need you telling me the ins and outs of my illness and what have you. I don't want you telling me that I had this and I had that and what was wrong with me. Well, people should mind their own business. I was old-fashioned, me. I kept things to myself. I did. I wasn't all that fussed about telling people about what was going wrong with me, you know. My body was a temple. Right, okay, yes. Oh, God. Oh. And he's just said, no, it wasn't. Oh, and she said, hey. Was I speaking to you? No, I wasn't, was I? Therefore, just shut it. Oh. Fun. Oh my God, it's fun. Still, never mind. Right, I'm going to leave that with you, Christina. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Did I say I was leaving? Did I say I was going anywhere? I don't think I did I? I said, well, you're going to have to. You can't stay here all night. She said, I can if I want. I said, no, you can't. You try and stop me. You try and stop me. I says, I won't stop you, but I says, this big bloke coming in, Will. And it was like, well, yes, yes, I have to go now. That's true. Oh, don't you just love it? Hey, don't you just love it? Anyway, you take care, Christina. Oh, dear God. I'm having a whiskey after this. I'm not having a tea after this. I'm having a whiskey after this, I tell you. People like that coming in, dear God. Okay. I saw somebody put something up a little while ago. And I was drawn to it, but I couldn't because I was already doing a message. Where was it? Somebody put up that they were trying for ages to make a connection with a family. Is that person still here? I was drawn to it, but I couldn't because I was doing a message at the time. Somebody had put something up. Melissa barely here. Okay, Melissa. Right. Oh, blimey. Okay. All right. Okay, Melissa, I'm going to come to you, okay? Because at the time I was doing that last reading and that came up, there was a lady come very close to me. And I want to say that this lady really did struggle badly before she passed away. And I just feel that my life was ebbing away. I felt that I couldn't cope for much longer. I felt physically exhausted. I felt physically tired. And I was struggling badly. And people around me were struggling badly as well. Because they were watching me go the way I was going. This lady is making me feel quite sickly. And she's telling me here about getting very frustrated. Can you understand this, Melissa? Talk to me. You need to talk to me. Otherwise, we will move on. Because I've got a queue as long as my arm back here. I feel physically exhausted with this lady. Okay. Well, this lady, I want to say, was going through a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. And I do feel that with her, it was an absolute blessing when I passed, when I did. I left a lot of heartache in this world, but I was suffering. And I just couldn't suffer any longer. I didn't like seeing people come to see me, if that makes any sense. Because they were struggling in themselves. It's like, the only way I can describe it, I was just waiting for the end. But I want you to know that I love you. I want you to know that things could have been better than what they were. Can you ask her if it's my mom or mother-in-law? Both struggled. I feel more of a motherly feel than mother-in-law, I must admit. But I also feel that things could have been better. Things could have been a bit closer than what they were. Even though they were close, there were still times, when things were perhaps not as good. And it's like, as I'm watching her, I'm it's like my body's draining away. I had so many complications, so much was going on, and I've got to be honest. Whilst I'm talking to her about it, she's making me aware of really not wanting to talk about it. It's like she could be quite a private lady when she wanted to be. And trying to find a way of coping with it was hard, I was going to say, just hence the feeling of the pain in the chest. I'm seeing blue lips. But I'm seeing her eyes that, how do I put that? It's like eyes searching, trying so hard to understand, And it's the only way I can describe this now. It's like I'm wanting to reach my arms out from this world to yours, because I want to hold you. And as I hold you, I want to be able to remember that moment. And the more I look at that, the more I'm aware of how she felt despondent as well. But she talks about being in your dreams, okay? It's like I come in your dreams and I constantly talk to you. I constantly tell you how I am. But I want this connection to remain. You understand this, Melissa? She's wanting to call you Mel, by the way. Melissa, do me a favor. When you go to bed at night, ask for your dreams to be remembered. Ask for her to draw close to you. And she's saying, I will. But try if you can to clear your mind, okay? Try if you can to empty your mind when you go to bed at night. so that you get that close connection, okay? Because I know deep down inside, she will definitely draw close to you. And you will hear her voice. Because, well, in fact, I'm saying you will hear her voice because you just said to me about the other day whereby you were out and about and you could have sworn you heard your name mentioned and you were looking around. And she says tell her it was me. Tell her it was me, will you? And she's making me very aware of how important it is to remember. And I know. I love her so much. I love her so much. I don't want her to see me the way I was. I want her to remember those happier moments in life. There could have been more, but life was the way it was. Because in life, at times, I did struggle over things. But she's got a beautiful light there. Okay, Melissa? She's got a beautiful light there. I'm beginning to draw away now because she's bless her, she's went dead back into the light. But as she does, she's saying to me, she says, I'm never going to forget her, you know. I'm never going to forget her. She's tried for a while, you know. She's tried for a while for me to come through. She has tried for a while. She has questioned it. She's questioned the love aspect and what have you as well. Well, she has questioned this way of things as well, though, you know, with mediums and what have you also. She has questioned that as well. Right, I'm drawn away from you now, Melissa. Take her love. And like I said, just remember, right? When you go to bed, just ask her to draw close and she will do. Okay, you take care. Look after yourself out there. Tom, please could you send my cousin in Kent some healing and prayers for some good news tomorrow? Of course I will, Samantha. I don't know if you're a friend of mine on Facebook. Send me a message. Let me know who they are. Let me know what's going on, and I'll do my best for them. Okay? We can't just leave them, can we? Eh? We can't just leave them. Hello, cuz. How you doing? I've still got to contact you, haven't I? Sorry, Amy. Oh, I get so... time runs away, Amy. Time runs away. All right. Okay, where am I going? Oh, bless you. Okay, right. Jenny Moran, I've got to come to you, all right? And I know it's your birthday, but I've got to come to you anyhow because somebody just said, I want to wish our Jenny a happy birthday. I'm tired, Amy. I'm tired a lot. Still waiting to see whether I need to have a pacemaker. Waiting for either a letter or phone call from the consultant at the hospital or my doctor even a phone call. So there we go. Absolutely, Dex. Absolutely. Yes, anyway, Jenny. Oh, God, this lady. I've got to say, she's making me feel very weak. And she just said to me over and over, she said, will you please go to Jenny, please go to Jenny. We want to wish her a happy birthday from our side of life. There's a few of us this side of life that want to come forward and say how much we love her and how much she means to us. And it's like, the love that's coming is so unconditional and so pure and so beautiful and light. Okay, Jenny? She's got this tenderness inside that can't be denied, because we love her so much, but we know she's going through so much as well. And as she's going through so much, it's very hard for her to let go. And again, it's like this lady is wanting to put her arms around you. You never know, Anna. You never know. Hang in there. The light that's there that she's bringing forward, Jenny, is a one to be cherished. It's a one to be loved. It's a one to bring in the heart as much as possible. Okay? I know how much it means for her to have me come through today. I know how much it means for her to receive something from me, because it's still raw deep inside. And as it's still raw deep inside, the struggles of acceptance is very strong. And I want her to know, in this world, I also find it a struggle to accept the fact that I'm not there with her. I want her to know how much she truly means to me, because there were times when things were a bit strained, but there were also times when things were so happy and so full of fun, you know? But life can be short. And I feel that my life was short. I feel that my life should have gone on more than what it did. But there would have been problems, wouldn't there? There would have been problems. And I accept that. I accept that in my side of life. I accept it. She's making me aware of stroking your hair, okay? And it's like she's gently stroking it, because she feels that it was, as a child, you used to love it. And quite often when you're sitting at home, you stroke your own hair. And she's telling me to say that that's because she's making you do it, if you see what I mean. But you have to remember, okay? You have to remember that life is precious. And that you will always be precious to me. And one day that, as you know it, there will be more happiness again within your life. You'll come away from this sadness. And then I'll be pleased for you. Jenny, take care, love. And just remember, right? As she's saying now, to say to you, I'm only but a thought away. You take care, Jenny. And breathe. It was a pleasure, Jenny. Couldn't have happened at a better time, could it? Hello, Jenny. Yeah. I'm waiting for either a telephone call or a letter, Jenny. To find out whether or not I need to have a pacemaker. There we go. So you're up to date. You're up to date, Jenny. Lovely to see you again. Okay. How long have we got to go, Fiona? Oh, bless, I know. Spirit saying to me, we've got a few people here, 5 minutes. Oh, blimey, 5 minutes. Okay, thank you, Veronica. Let's see where we're going then. People, quickly put your names up. Quickly put your names up. Let's see where we're going to go. We've got 5 minutes left. Oh. I know you are. I know. All right. Oh, yeah. They're popping up here, there, and everywhere. Well, come, I've got them on screen again. I'm looking at the list, they're not there. All right. Okay, I know you are. Oh, that's right, because I know I need to scroll. Sorry about that, folks. Oh God, yeah. All right. Right. Okay. Krish, can I come to you, please, Krish? It's gonna have to be a short one, isn't it? Krish Pillay. Hope you don't mind me saying this, Krish, but it sounds like a lovely meal, that. Sorry about that. I know, Amy. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy busy at times. Okay, Krish. There's two people drawing close to me here. I've got a lady and a gentleman coming in here, and as I'm watching there, I'm being made very aware that they're both wanting to come through at the same time. I've got one standing one side of you, one standing the other side. And as they stand close by you, I'm being made very aware that there's a warmth that's coming in with them. There's a love that's coming in with them. But I'm feeling quite a gentle, my bruiser, dear God. So many bruises now and all. It's like the lady I feel gentle, but the man I feel strong. And I want to say that he would have been very much a man's man. He's telling me here that he wouldn't be afraid of anything. He just got on with life, basically. And as far as he was concerned, well, when you're gone, you're gone. It's as simple as that. But I do feel with the lady, I feel a more gentle feel to her, a more insecure feel. I feel that with regard to her, she would have struggled emotionally within herself, all right? And they're both drawing very, very close to you, and I get this feeling that my Joe Bruce with mine on my I've got them all over the place, Marianne. I've got them on my stomach, I've got them on my legs, on my ankles, my back, my hands, my sides. Okay, right. There's such a lovely couple, Chris. Okay, and I feel they complemented each other. Do you know what I mean? He had the strength to be able to carry her through, type thing. But I do get a feeling with her that she would be apprehensive about life. All right, because she's making me very aware here of feeling insecure, not feeling as if things are right, but I do feel that there would have been hard times, all right, because I'm being made aware of hardships, and that because there was a compliment between the two, it helped, if you see what I mean. This is a man I feel who would have been strong in strength as well as character. This is a man who just got on with it, basically. He accepted his lot, if you like, and he just did what he had to do in life, and he just always kept looking forward. And what they're making me aware of is for you to look forward, okay, Chris? They want you to look forward in life. We know things have been up and down. We know things have been a little bit sort of emotional at times as well, okay? But what I'm being made aware of here is that, with regard to them, it's about making sure that you know that you are supported, okay? And that's important. You have to understand here that we do support you from our side of life. We know you send thoughts out. We know you send feelings of love and what have you as well. But at the end of the day, you have to remember here, right, that we are with you always. We walk by your side. Every time you take a step, we take that step as well. Every time you feel like giving up, we are going to be there to pick you up, dust you down, move you forward again. Okay? The lady, the gentleness, that feeling of love, that feeling of emotion that's coming in is beautiful. It really is beautiful. And as I'm watching that gentle, tender love that's coming in, I'm being made very, very aware about how she wants to share that with you. And she wants you to keep that in your heart constantly. Okay? Because at the end of the day, it's important that you understand that their love is there for you. Okay? I know it's been a short one, but sorry and all that. But time, as always, has a tendency to catch up with me. Take care out there, all. Thank you all for joining me. Have a good night, a good day, good morning, good afternoon, or whatever it is, wherever you are. All right? Good night, all, from the UK.